The day you mastered stress, it might be today, but to most, it never comes. In your life, you have two things happening all the time. When things go well, you feel happy. When things go bad, you feel misery. And when both pleasure and pain don't reach you any longer, like a game playing far enough from the screen, then you have destroyed its end boss. You have finished the game. Disclaimer, I haven't finished this game of the mind yet. All I share are the things that I found to be true for myself in my own life. So as always, don't believe me. Find out for yourself. It's the only way to complete this game. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Jordan, did over $4 million in revenue, hired over 45 people. I started making videos in 2012, and I'm sharing how I grow my personal brand, achieve financial freedom and find peace in my life. And virtually everyone loses this game at level 1 or 2. They will never reach the end boss. Everyone gets played by the game instead of playing it to finally see through it all. You get played by the game on a daily basis. You are being played with as we speak. You have to fire that employee, you feel bad. Your video gets a lot of views, you feel good. And most people are okay with this roller coaster game of life. Why? Because there's comfort in the known. There's familiarity in pain. And to most, the pain of stress is not yet great enough. Don't believe me. If there was a fire in your room right now, how long would it take before you leave? You see, you only act when everything around you is up in flames and there's no more water to be found. Only when the pain of staying the same is no longer bearable, that is when we change. Only when all the ships are burned, we fight for our lives. Only when we see eye to eye with death, we start living. Only when stress beats your heart up in your head is when you realize you are already dead. The person who accepts this roller coaster of life has already died. And the person who feels he has nothing to lose is ready for change. There has to be a great desire within you to get rid of that stress and anxiety. You cannot create this desire. You cannot reverse engineer your way into this desire. It's all about realizations, never about demonstrations. To make realizations, you may ask yourself some honest questions. Not in a group, not to others, but in silence, to yourself. Why do I feel stressed? Where does it come from? When do I feel it? And you start by the branches of the trees that are always moving by the wind, slowly getting down, where you get to the root of the tree that is perfectly still. When you get to the source of the stress, far beneath the surface, you can see it in the eye every time it arises, and you can look at it with a gentle smile. But the desire to ask these questions, the desire to dig deep, to find the root of everything, that desire is only in one of 100 million people. So virtually nobody who watches this video has the desire to get to this root of the emotion. And they are not bad people. They're not bad for saying they want to get rid of stress, but not actually wanting it. So the only question that remains is that okay with you? The serious person may pause here to let that sink in. And to the unserious person, I wrote you a poem because you love entertainment, don't you? Today may be the day you see the truth behind your agony, but for most it remains unseen, a distant dream, a might have been. No, I am on this journey too, to find my way, to see what's true. From my own trials, these insights come. So seek your own, let wisdom hum. For true peace lies in the quest, to find the root, to be your best. Yet desire to seek, to question why, is rare in this world where many comply. Ask the question, seek within, where does stress begin? In silence with yourself explore the always deep down hidden core. And though desire may seem rare, it's within you, waiting there. So ask yourself with honest view, is stress your master or are you? For in the end, it's up to you to desire the need to see it through. That's it. The serious person may check the show notes. Talk soon.